Okay, we should be good. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as all you believers out there who believe in the gospel. And there's a couple of brothers from the Great Millstone Houston camp. And the Lord bless us with opportunity to get together to do the work. And as you see from the title, we want to go into a fairly quick lesson, but however the Lord got it planned. But you see from the title, it says the heathens can't build with us, but they gonna damn sure build for us, man. And that's a true saying. That's a true saying, because when you go into them building with us, where we get that from? And we're gonna get the precepts here in a few. But you go back to when our forefathers, after the first temple was burnt by the Edomites and the Babylonians, right? After the first temple was burnt, we went into the Babylonian captivity, and roughly around 65, 70 years later, Zerubbabel was the first man, him and Joshua, the high priest, to come back to build the second temple. Then they follow up with Ezra. Then they followed up with Nehemiah. And as the building of the second temple was going on, you had certain heathens that wanted to come among us and help us build the temple. And what our forefathers said, look, you have no point in no portion of building this temple with us. This is our God. You have nothing to do with this temple being built. You see? And the heathens felt played. I guess like Vocab Malone today, he feel a certain type of way that he can't be a part of this ministry. Now today, since we mentioned the first and second temple, today the third temple, the last and final temple, is also being built. But this time it's not physical, right? It's by way of the elect members waking up out of this deep sleep that we have been put in. They say sleeper cells out. The Lord awakened us out of this deep sleep that we have been put in, and gave us this knowledge back, man, brought us back to life. You see? And now we are coming together, pushing forth the gospel to our people, prophesying to the nations and giving our people this good news. And as more believers come in, that's an extra stone being added to the temple. Just like it's saying what that is, Ephesians, the second chapter, verse 19 on down, what that is, 1 Peter 2 or 2 Peter 2, how we are lively stones, built up a spiritual house unto the Most High. Matter of fact, let's get Ephesians real quick. Ephesians 19, bro. You can start with that. You're on mute too. Come on off. And I just want to get this Ephesians 2 and 19 on down, just to get the point to show, yes, the third temple is being built, but it's with the believers. Now, this is going to set a foundation to the lesson, because, again, we going to get the account on what we get the title, how the heathens can't build with us. So now today, seeing things spiritual, they ain't going to take no part in helping us put a stone in another, hitting the stones and the dirty work. In other words, how can they not build with us today? No heathen go come into this ministry. No heathen is about to be a prophet. No heathen go be included in these blessings. No heathen go receive the Holy Spirit, man. You can't be a part of the Lord bringing back his people. Keyword, his people, the Israelites. If you're not his people, you can't be a part of it. But, right, capital B-U-T, but there is hope for these heathens. Since you want to build so bad, they talk about being grafted in. Romans 11, they want to be grafted in. They say anybody can be saved through Jesus Christ. Well, look, you can't be a part of this ministry, nor our blessings, but we got something you could be a part of. You can't build with us, but you go damn sure build for us, man. After the Lord build up his people and set us up under Yahweh Shai to rule the world, then you could be able to build, right? Then you could be able to get your hands dirty, man. And you go build up our kingdom just as we built up your kingdom, man. But if you got some, Mark, you got it, bro.
You want that Ephesians?
Let's get that real quick, just to show the prophets, the apostles, this is the temple that's being built. So when new believers come in, that's an extra stone being added into the temple.
This is Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 19. Now, therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of Yahweh.
So it says we no longer strangers and foreigners, but we fellow citizens, right? We no longer Americans, Jamaicans, right? Britons, so on and so forth. But now we are, as it said in prophecy, Isaiah 44, we are now surnaming ourselves as Israelites again. We came back to knowing who our power is. Can't say was because he's still our power. Knowing who our Savior is. Knowing the laws, statutes, commandments, and all these blessings and promises that's coming for us, man. Now we are part of the household of the Most High. You got it, bro.
God. And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets.
Ooh, build, that's the word build, huh? We're going into build, right? So this ministry is actually the building back of the nation of Israel. Amos 9, right? The restoring the tabernacle of David. Now, how many heathens was in David? You know? Now, some might say, well, he had Uriah the Hittite. No, Uriah wasn't no other nation. Just like we could be classified as Yakanan the American, you know, or you know, so on and so forth, man. Just because a man or Israelite stayed in a place and he was named after the place, don't mean he of that nation. David didn't have no heathens in his army. David didn't have no heathens of his mighty men, man. So as the house of David is being raised up today, guess what? It's only Israelites that can be a part of this thing, man. But you got it, bro.
It's like I'll restart at 2:20. Ephesians chapter 2:20, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua Hamashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto an holy temple in the Most High.
Mm-hmm. So you see the apostles and the prophets coming back together by way of preaching the word. The temple is being built again. And now, mind you, no heathens got a part in this, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Think about it, back in the day, you know, Martin Luther King days, we didn't have no part in America. They had signs on the restaurant said no dogs, no cats, no Negroes, no Mexicans. We didn't have a part in your water fountains back then. Whites only, blacks only. So how is it that now we have realized we have something great waiting on us? Now y'all want to include yourself in our blessings, our promises, when we wasn't able to be included in white supremacy. So y'all can't be included in Edomite supremacy, man. You got something out?
Hey, that's just all over the world where we've been scattered to. We're on the bottom everywhere, even though we might be up in, so a few of us might be up in high places or whatnot, but we're on the bottom consistently, and y'all exclude us from things consistently, which, you know, being in the truth now ain't such a big deal. I don't want to be around y'all as much as y'all don't want us around y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, who's that guy? The guy that made the Dilbert cartoons or whatever. He was on a live stream saying, we have to separate from black people because and it's like, okay, well, you calling for it. Well, I don't want to be around you anyway. So deal.
Straight up.
Like, what's the problem? But once y'all see this glory that we coming into, now y'all want to be a part of it. Oh, my bad. Oh, it was over some water fountains. Oh, my bad. I mean,
I was just playing.
Yeah, it was just a joke, right? Like I was just saying, like I seen a few things about the gator bait, how they made postcards about all that shit, and so they'll say, like, you see the postcards, you see the pictures, you know, Jake got maimed and stuff, hung up and maimed and fed to alligators and stuff like that. But you go and read it, and it's like, oh no, it's just an artist depiction and stuff like that. Like, we wouldn't actually do that or anything. So, you know, hey, can we chill? Can we hang out with y'all? Like,
right.
It was just a joke, you know. I mean, but yeah, that.
And you know what that remind me of? That Luke 16, we ain't got to get it, but when Yahushua gave that parable of the rich man and Lazarus. Now, the rich man was living his life. Lazarus was suffering. That's just like us. In America, when America was getting built up, these heathens was enjoying it because they was winning with America. That's Revelation 11. When we was dead bodies, the nations was rejoicing because we was at the bottom.
And Psalms 83 too.
That is, bro. That is. You see? But going back to that Luke 16, but once the tables was turned And Lazarus, he was no longer living that oppressive lifestyle, that begging lifestyle. He was in the blessings or the bosom of Abraham. In other words, he received everything that was promised to him. But the rich man, he was in torment, just like these nations about to be in torment. And what the rich man said, Father Abraham, please just let Lazarus come and make this, he said dip his finger, but in other words, make this condition that we're going through easier or lighter on us. That's the point. It ain't going to be lighter. When the scripture said that you ain't show us no mercy, you ain't getting no mercy, man. Right? And it start right now. You seen it by way of what? Us just speaking words, and you can't even be a part of this. That's why it's driving vocab alone them crazy, huh? Or you may have somebody of a heathen or a CIA, the FBI, try to come into this thing. The Lord gonna do what? Cast them out. You're not gonna be a part of what the Lord got going with his people. You see, but you got something out?
Bye.
I'll read this real quick. I'll read this. This is Ezra chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin, and we have a lot of adversaries, it says, heard that the children of Israel, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto Yahweh, the God of Israel, just like now, right? They're hearing about us building this temple. Hey, well, what proves that? Ezekiel 37, Revelation 11, it says, when we stood on our feet, great fear fell upon them which saw us. So even in these times, they see us coming back together as a people. It's the thing, though. It says, and then they came to Zerubbabel. So these heathens came to Zerubbabel and said, what? And to the chief of the fathers and said, let us build with you, for we seek your God. Vocab. Hey, man, I believe in the Bible. You see? And you had actual people back then who really thought they followed the Lord, that it was going to make a difference, that they could be grafted in. A spiritual Israelite ain't no thing as a spiritual Israelite, man. When the Lord speak about his prophecies of come save his people, it says the seed of the Israelites, the bloodline, man. Right? So right here, these heathens asking Zerubbabel, look, can we take part in that? We believe in the Bible too. Right? Kwame Ashala.
Saying it all wrong and shit.
Right. Right. Saying, Ruach Kodash is saying Ruach Kodash, But it says they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Asarhaddon, the king of Ashur, which brought us up thither. Because remember the Assyrians put those Hamites and all them in that land, so they thought, over time, because by the time Ezra, the northern kingdom was gone already. So you had heathens in portions of our land all around there, thinking that they was down with us. Because I think it's in 2 Kings 17, it says that a priest went among them to teach them the ways. So just because they was keeping the ways and they so-called believe, guess what? That still don't make you an Israelite. Just because you go buy a Bible today, when you're on a comment, that don't make you an Israelite. That don't change your DNA, man. You have to be an Israelite to be a part of this. And it is what it is. But this was Zerubbabel them said. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our God, but we ourselves together will build unto Yahweh, the God of Israel. Y'all don't have nothing to do with this, man. This for us. Again, I keep bringing up vocab because he might be Sanballat, and Nehemiah, who had a problem that the Israelites was building again. No matter how many videos you make, scoffing videos, no matter how many times you agree with us on a comment board, no matter if you even admit that Yahweh that Jesus was a black man, that still don't make you an Israelite. You still have no part in this building. And it says, as the king of Cyrus of Persia have commanded us, but you got it, bro, if you got something.
I just got the that Nehemiah 2 and 10.
Con, you got it.
Con.
Matter of fact, you can start up, or let's see, just to give it some background, because it pretty much say the same thing we just read, but just give more detail. Start up at maybe start at 9.
Con. This is Nehemiah 2 and verse 9. Then I came to the governors beyond the river and gave them the king's letters, Now the king had sent captains of the army and horsemen with me. When Sambalat the Horonite and Tobiah the servant, the
Right. It's like it is vocab, Sambalot. You got it, bro.
missing his partner.
Right.
And Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, heard of it. It grieved them exceedingly that there was a man that there was come a man to seek the welfare of the children of Israel.
So even that, can you go to Nehemiah 4? And we can start at the top on that one. Right, Nehemiah 4, but it says that these heathens got mad just because you had men showing up to seek the welfare of Israel, to make sure the Israelites was good, to make sure the Israelites, right, had help or support. So from heathens just seeing that pissed them off because they know what time it is. So now since Sanballat seen, damn, I can't be or shall I say, since Sanballat seen that they coming back together, now he go try to come and be a part of it, all right? But you know this, they not come and try to be a part of it for the building. These heathens try to mess everything up. That's really their purpose. They really don't believe like that. Again, wisdom, knowledge, faith, hope, all this was given to the Israelites, according to Sirach. Hey, wisdom said, I sought a place among all nations and I rested within Israel, man. That's not given to everybody. You see? But you got it, bro.
Nehemiah chapter 4 and verse 1. But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we builded the wall, he was wroth and took great indignation and mocked the Jews.
Hey, what vocab, these Christians be mocking. Even the other camps, they mock, right? Oh, they're showing the videos of ISUPK, IUIC fighting.
Laughing in it.
Right, laughing. What's the song? Slavery in the USA by Vocab Malone. The Miley Cyrus departed in USA.
What do you say? He said in that he had a video with the Sherlock Holmes. So he was like, call him a coon or something like that.
Or a private eye for your Hawashai.
Yeah, right. That corny shit.
But that's the point. He's mocking as we building.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Come on. And he spake before his brethren and the army of Samaria and said, what do these feeble Jews? Will they fortify themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish which are burned? So
they questioning us. Y'all think they really go build this temple back? Y'all really think they go build this and sacrifice after to their God? Y'all really think this is going to happen just like today, huh? Y'all really think UFOs will come beam them up? Just from them teaching on YouTube, you think they're going to gather the whole house of Israel from the four corners just by uploading videos on YouTube? Y'all really think that's going to happen?
We was kings. All that shit.
Y'all really think they kings? You see?
Yeah.
Let's find out, though. Let's just read.
Now Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, even that which they build, if a fox go up, he shall even break down their stone wall. Man, hear our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head, and give them for a prey in the land of captivity.
And that's what we coming to, Lord. Look how they trying to clown us. Lord, let this backfire on them and give them as a prey. And that's when we come into, y'all gonna build forts, though. Y'all can't be a part of it. Y'all talking shit about us coming together as a people, but when it happened, then it's gonna backfire. Now you go be the one who gotta, pay up. You see, you go be the one, man. But go ahead, you got it.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, also, there's a lot of talk about this reparations stuff going on right now, and it's like, if you in your right mind, hey, you want nothing to do with that stuff. The real reparations is gonna be seeing them heathen building up the kingdom. All that kind of, like them bringing you their riches, all that stuff. That's gonna be the real reparations. When our homeland no longer having to be, in subjection under these heathen. But yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Real quick, since you mentioned that, this Job chapter 20 and 17, it says, he shall not, and it's going into the wicked. It says, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. And that which he labored for, mainly talking about Esau, even these other nations, that which y'all got over time while we was in captivity, right? It says that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. This the point. According to his substance shall the restitution be. He shall not rejoice therein. I just want to back you up because you said reparations. True reparations is seeing these heathens in the same predicament we've been in. So the scripture says right there, according to his substance. So everything Esau gained, right? Everything he put us through, it says, shall his restitution be. He gonna give it all back. And now you gotta go through it, man. These other nations gotta go through it, you see? And we coming into that time. You know, you got something, bro?
I'm just trying to find it real quick. What, isn't it Sirach? Like these things the Lord deems happy, something like that.
Oh, to see the fall of his enemies?
God.
I think it's like 29. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think it's like Sirach. Yeah, it's Sirach 25 and 7.
Okay, Con, I got it. This is Sirach 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th will I utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, we can't do that here. I mean, just look around what's going on, everything right now. Would you want to raise your children? I mean, no brother's got children, and you're doing what you can, but I don't, and I don't want to have children here, but I do. Like, not here. I want children in the kingdom. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're looking forward to, is seeing the fall of our enemy. That's going to be the real part of the reparations. And part of them, because once they fall, we know what's next. They're going to go build the kingdom. Get the building.
You know?
I'm going to kick you in the ass, son. Get the
continuing employment.
God. Yeah, ain't going to be no unemployment.
Nah.
No welfare. Well, welfare going to be you gleaning.
Right.
But it ain't going to be like this bullshit. But you got it, Oxlack.
Can you get a Deuteronomy 23 out?
God.
Just to, keep on that point that they can't build with us. And again, what's building with us? They can't come into this truth. Now you can hear it. They can hear about it. They can know about it. They can know precepts about it, but you can't be a part of it, though. You see? You can't be a part of these blessings, man. That's not for you. This hope that we got looking for Yahweh Shai, that's not for you. This good news is good for us, but not for you. Not for no heathens, man. You can start at 2 whenever you get to
it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 2. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Come on, man. They had a problem with Apostle Paul when they thought he was bringing heathens into the temple. They wanted to kill him. And that was Israelites who just look different, act different, right? Dress different. They wanted to kill Paul just for bringing him in there. How much more? What you think they would have did if that was a real white boy? A real Moabite.
I don't think you would have had any of Paul's writings.
Come on, man. Now, if that was just in a physical temple on earth, how much more that a heathen went into this spiritual gathering, man? That's gonna be in a chariot. Ain't gonna be a lone Israelite, a lone heathen in a corner of the chariot. Everybody getting crowned, and he just backed up. No, man, nobody gonna sneak in. None of that. And it says no bastard shall enter. Right? You can read it again, Baba Kishore.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
In other words, never. Never. Now, what's a bastard? Pretty much somebody who don't have a father. Like it says in Hebrews 12, and you are bastards and not sons. Well, technically, all these nations are bastards because the Most High is not their father. Now, he is the God of everybody, the God of all spirits, but he's not their father. So if you're not a part of the Lord, then you can't enter into his congregation, the ministry, the chariot, so on and so forth. You get verse 3 out.
An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, even to their 10th generation shall they not enter in the congregation of Yahweh forever.
Cool, forever. Especially Esau, but forever, man. You cannot be a part of this. When as David's ruins being built up, that's for the Israelites, man. Look, David put garrisons around these heathens. He they wasn't with him, man. But I'm gonna get this real quick. I did Psalms 147 and straight to the point in verse 19. It says, He showeth, who's the He, the Most High. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. It says the Most High have not dealt with any nation. And that's according to Amos 3, what that is. Or Malachi 3 and 6, he not changing. Oh, why did Yahushai tell the 12 not to go into the way of the Samaritans? It's not for them. This message is not for no heathens, man. Us coming together as Israelites is not for your average, day-to-day heathen American or whoever out there in the world, man. It's for us and us only. And we say that proudly. Because what have we had as a nation here in this world? Nothing. Nothing. We haven't been able to claim no land, no name, no language. You see? Shit, half our people don't even know who they are. So now that we coming back to it, Esau, you have no part of this, since we couldn't have no part of your American world, which we never really did anyway, but you feel me? But you got it, bro.
You want me to keep reading the Deuteronomy?
No, that's it on that. We cool on that. You got something?
Oh, no.
Let's get that Amos 2 real quick, 2:11. Because this just go into, again, we speaking about the ministry. Because in order to build, you got to push the word forth to get a stone to come in. But even that, only the prophets are from the nation of Israel. You see? And I'll get that Romans 9, and we can go into how they go physically build our kingdom. Seeing you can't come into this spiritually building, how much more the physical kingdom? Well, let me rephrase that. You can't come into this spiritual building, which you will build the kingdom. And that's the thing. We ain't gonna touch nothing. We ain't touching nothing when our kingdom be built up. Just like we had to build Pharaoh treasure cities, or Esau and these heathens gonna have to build us kingdom cities, man. But you got it, bro.
This is Amos chapter 2 and 11. And I raise up your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith Yahweh?
You can read it again, bro?
And I raised up of your sons for prophets.
For prophets? That's who he talking to. What sons? Is it every nation's son?
And of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
Come on, man.
Saith Yahweh.
The children of Israel, the sons of Israel. This is who this building is for. This is who the Lord gonna use to bring back his people. Why would he use another nation? I'll get this real quick. This Romans chapter 9. And you can hold Isaiah 60 on deck. I'll give you ain't got nothing, bro. But it's Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 3. It says, For I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach. For my brethren, that is Apostle Paul speaking. He's saying, look, I wish I can take the, all this chastisement that my people going through so they could be a part of Yahushua. Just like Moses said, look, Lord, just kill me and take them. Right? So Paul, look, and he said, for his brethren, no. Well, let's read on to find out who is Paul's brethren. It says, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, kinfolk, according to the flesh bloodline, man. It says, who are Israelites. Now, as we about to read on, let's go name a couple of things that belong to the Israelites. Let's see what it is. And you can chime in whenever. It says, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth, that word pertain mean belong to, So let's see what belonged to the Israelites. It says, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption as being brought back to the Most High as our Father. Now we are sons again. That's only for the Israelites. Through Yahushua giving his body as a sacrifice. It says, and the glory, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. That's only for the Israelites. And the covenants, the first covenant and the second covenant. And what comes with the second covenant? New bodies. According to Hebrews 8, when the law, statutes, commandments being put in us. Well, according to what Paul's saying, that's only for the Israelites. And the giving of the law, the righteousness, only for the Israelites, and the service of the Most High. So right here, now, how do we serve the Lord? By being what? Priests, prophets, you see? So on and so forth. So you can't be a priest or a prophet if you're not an Israelite. The brother just brought out one of them scriptures in Amos. A Nazarite priest, you can't be none of that if you're not an Israelite. It says, and the promises, man. Everything that's promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob trickle on down to us today as the seed line. No heathens get a part of this, man. Even look, remember it was told to Ishmael? The Lord said, look, yeah, I'm going to bless Ishmael, give him a blessing, but the blessings that I promised you, this land and all this, I'm going to give that to Isaac. You know? Oh, what you mentioned before the lesson about Hiram, you got it, bro.
Con. With Hiram, like they was commissioned to help build the temple, supplying material, and he was a master builder, but even though he helped build it and everything, he still was not allowed in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though you help out, do whatever, you still not allowed. You're still on the outside. You're not in this. And actually, I gotta bring out this precept, Deuteronomy 7.
I'll be right back. You got it, bro.
God, this is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And that's just plain. The Israelites are above you. Why would we want you to join in with us if we're above you? Like, we're not supposed to, even if you read up in the chapter, we're not even supposed to show any kind of mercy to you. We're supposed to burn down. You know, we're not supposed to make any kind of deals, covenants, help you out. We're supposed to really tear down all your shit and have you subservient to us. So why would we want you to join up with us? You being a heathen, join up with us and be equal to us. No, the Most High made it. You're below us. You have to serve us. Mm-hmm. But just right now, it don't appear to be that way. But you will.
Straight up. Matter of fact, now we can segue into the second portion of the lesson. Because again, you know, that should be clear. Y'all have no part of this ministry. Oh, before we get that, I'm gonna get one real quick. It just hit my spirit. It's Daniel, right? It's Daniel. Because it go into in the days of the feet and toes, the kingdom was going to begin to be built up. Now, what's the feet and toes? That's America, NATO, and the EU. That's the time we live in at now. And again, this Daniel, the second chapter, in the context of it, Nebuchadnezzar had a dream of a statue. And that was going to be different heathen rulerships from the head to the toes. That was going to lead all the way up into our time. Now you had Babylon with a Syrio-Babylonian empire, Persia and the Medes. You had the Greeks, the Romans. Rome died. They came back as America, NATO, and the EU. That's the feet and the toes. Right? But the scripture's about to say during the feet and the toes, the Lord was going to begin to build his kingdom up. Now, Yahushua said in Luke 17 that the kingdom don't come with observation. So you ain't going to see it physically coming from the sky. You know, oh, shit, it do got, you know, gold streets. Oh, shit, amethyst palace. No, how is it being built? Yahushua said, but it's within us. So as the brother started with Ephesians 2, as these stones coming together in the feet and the toes, it also goes say that it shall not be left to other people. Right? The physical kingdom not going to be other people, even this ministry leading up to it, man. Again, the physical kingdom is only for Israel. How much more the word that's going to lead up to it? That's only for us. But it's Daniel 2. And I'll just get straight to the point. 42. As the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. Verse 44. And in the days of these kings, in the days of America, Babylon, or America, NATO, and the EU, it says, in the days of these kings shall the Most High set up a kingdom. That's now. Right? That's now. And it's about what? Pushing the word. Let's see what else it says. Which shall never be destroyed, was to show you nobody can stop this truth. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Come on, man. No other nation can join in on this building. Now y'all go join in, right? Well, y'all ain't joining in. Y'all gonna build it, but we gonna enjoy it. That's the thing. Y'all gonna build it, but we gonna enjoy the physical kingdom. It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. You see? What you got it, bro? Oh, you don't need
kind of. Hey, I just wanted to read that that Luke 17 that you're talking about. This is Luke 17 and 20. And when he had demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them, or when he selected, and when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for the kingdom of the Most High is within you. And what we're doing now is building. It's within us. We bring in this, how's it, the scripture say? Like, he bringing about new and old.
Yep.
Like, we're bringing out these old sayings that were within us, and we bringing them out through the scriptures, and we're building. Even though it don't physically look like nothing, we just look like a bunch of niggas just talking about we were some kings or something, whatever crazy niggas is up to this week. But you see it, like, you're seeing it and you're not seeing it at the same time. You're seeing a kingdom being built, even though there's no physical, like they had that big wall city they're trying to build out in Saudi Arabia or whatever. You can see that. You can see it from space, aerial view. That's fine, dandy. But this is something you can't really see. You can't go out, bring out the satellite and stuff like that. Oh, they're building the kingdom of God. Nah. But they listening to everything. They hearing everything that we're doing. They see it. So they know something is going on, but hey, it's not something you can see. You can only really hear it. You hear it. You hear the men at work.
Yep.
But you don't see it. Actually, you do see it. We see it when we out there on the highways and byways. But it's like, yeah, sorry.
You got it. That's on point. That's on point. Matter of fact, I get this before we get Isaiah 60, because again, we ain't just gonna be speaking forever. You ain't just gonna be trying to get in a camp forever or make reply videos saying it's spiritual Israel. Y'all can get grafted in. It's coming to when it's gonna be physical. The controversy of Zion gonna be put to rest. It ain't gonna be no more guessing who the Israelites in that day, man. Once Yahweh Shai come back, and once the Lord do come back, then that's gonna lead to the physical kingdom. And that physical kingdom, that's when these heathens gotta build. We taking care of it spiritually. Y'all gonna take care of it physically. Let me grab this real quick, and you got it. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Why it says will yet? Because he always chose us, man. And will once again for the last time choose us forevermore, man. It says, and set them in their own land. So we're going back home. And really, we're gonna have the whole world, not just the land of Israel, we're gonna have the whole world. But the headquarters of the kingdom will be in the land of Israel. We're gonna start there first. Or should I say they gonna start there first? It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, going into all Israel coming back. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. So these other nations, we're going to take them once we get back to our land, and we're going to make them, or the scriptures just said, possess. When you possess something, you got full control over it. You can do what you want with it. So we're going to possess them for servants, male slaves, and handmaids, female slaves. It says, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. So again, we ain't, well, I'm gonna read verse 3, and it shall come to pass in that day. So when these heathens become oppressed and become captives under us, what it say for us? Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord. So, like, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So we're gonna be done serving, all right? We're gonna be done building. Issachar, you ain't gonna see another Issacharite building up a street, you know, seeing the Issacharite building up another skyscraper, man. You ain't gonna see Jake as bus drivers no more. That's gonna be y'all job. We gonna rest from our hard bondage. Now it's time for y'all to see what bondage feel like, man. You know, and that's the time we coming into. Y'all gonna be put to work. We was put to work as the Lord chosen people under y'all heathens. How much more that y'all as the heathens gonna be put to work under us, the Lord chosen people, man. But you got it, bro.
Hey, and it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse for y'all than it was for us. But you want me to read the Isaiah 60?
Come on, you got it, bro. You can start at what that is, 15?
15? Come on. This is Isaiah 60 and 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Mm-hmm. Just as us, Salaki, bro. Was the Israelites, we've been forsaken and hated. The Lord said, look, I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna bless y'all though. So we ain't gonna be in this condition forever. You got it out.
Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
What it means, suck the breast of kings or Gentiles. I mean, take their riches. They go come give us their riches, man. They resources. You see, let me see what that is in the NLT. Right? Just like we gotta pay taxes out. You know, you get your check, taxes come out right. The same thing for them. We're gonna be taxing their ass, man. It says this is a NLT in Isaiah 60 and 16 NLT. It says, powerful kings and mighty nations will satisfy your every need. Whew. As though you were a child nursing at the breast of a queen. You will know at last that I, Yahweh, am your Savior and Redeemer, the mighty one of Israel, man. So we could be tended to. You know, you got it out.
See, for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood, brass.
Hold on, wait, where you at, out?
Isaiah 60. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we're at 17.
Yeah, I was at 17.
Okay, come on, so like it. That's me. That's me.
Come on. Isaiah 60 and 17. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
Oh man, so like we gotta start up. Yeah, we gotta start up. Yeah, let's start at Isaiah 60 and 10, because that's gonna get straight to the point.
Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Come on, man. It says the sons of strangers. In other words, the sons of these heathens gonna do what? It says build up our walls. In other words, yes, you're gonna build our kingdom. So you gotta ask these Christians, is Isaiah a false prophet? Because this 2 times he said in Isaiah 14 that we go oppress our oppressors and we're gonna put them in captivity. Now he's saying they're gonna build up our kingdom. But according to Christianity, the heaven is supposed to be for everybody. So the question is Isaiah a false prophet or what? Because if not, then that means you're gonna build up our kingdom. You see? You got it, bro.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought.
Come on, man. So if the king is brought, what about the everyday citizen of these nations? You see? We're gonna be getting all these riches again. Tax, just like we gotta pay taxes, right? Tickets. You know what is saying, Baruch? We under yet this day under captivity, and for a payment, so on and so forth. What these heathens
Uh,
gonna be in the same situation, according to Deuteronomy 30:7. It says that all these curses that fell upon us go fall upon these heathens, man. So everything we have experienced as Israelites, y'all about to experience it. And one thing that we have went through as Israelites, we had to build up the kingdoms for all these nations. So it's only gonna backfire, man. But
Con,
this time I was not going in though. You see, you got it out.
hey, just to back it up, I got Psalms 149, and I'll start at verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. And that's the saints of Israel, the elect. We're gonna bind up you elite heathens, and we're gonna bring you to the kingdom, to what we're reading right now, to Isaiah 60. Y'all gonna be building up the kingdom. And that's it. Let me go back to Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Ooh, so you ain't got a choice, huh? They ain't
Uh,
got a choice. If you don't serve us, you gonna die. You gonna die, man. Just like if
uh,
we ain't pick enough gold or find enough gold for Columbus, he cut off our hands. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't get enough cotton, was something happened to us. Well, now if you don't abide by our rules or our laws or our high holidays, you gonna die, man.
and
You have to get
even
down with the program. You got it, bro.
and even recently with the well, not that recent, but it's recent enough with King Leopold III. How they had them over there in the Congo and stuff like that. He was cutting off their hands and stuff. They didn't make the quota of it was either rubber. I think they were making rubber or something like that. They had them on the plantations. They didn't make enough. Whatever, he cut off their hands, and they made that into like a confectionery over there in Belgium, where they're selling chocolate hands.
Damn.
So, I mean, hey, that's what they had to do. They had to serve, make that quota, or lose a hand, lose a limb. So, what you gonna do? Y'all, you gonna work or you gonna die?
Right. Or you gonna lose a child. Yeah.
Uh,
Smash them against the stones. The
and I'm
same
like,
stones you ain't willing to build. Take that child, smash him against the stones. Which all this is scriptural. It's scriptural. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna do it.
it's
What
like,
they
yeah.
go ahead, I
Oh no, I was just thinking about that image. Like, oh no, you don't want to do this. Smash him with the stone or whatever. All right, put that stone right over there. Like right
right,
after I'm done. All right, go ahead. Now you want to do it? No. All right, give me another kid.
right.
It's like
First
just
clean,
that.
first clean it off before you clean that blood off
Yeah.
before you go put it in. Straight up, man. We gonna look. The Lord gonna let us do what we want to do with these people. But the difference is we're gonna do it according to righteousness, the law.
Come on.
Again, man, he let y'all have y'all way with us. All y'all nations, man of the so-called white man, how much more us as his chosen people? You don't think we gonna have our way? Y'all did all this to us, and y'all was still able to die as mortal beings. We're gonna be, man, we're gonna be gods on earth, immortal. What you think we gonna do to y'all, man? You
Hey,
see?
who you? It's like,
Now you got it, bro.
I was saying, who you gonna call on? Who's gonna come to help you? Who's gonna come to rescue you? Whatever.
Right.
Hey, shoot, because hey,
Nobody. At
yeah,
least we had the Lord to call. And that's the thing. At least in our captivity, the Lord blessed us. So you can buy Xbox, you can chill, you can get some yayan, you can get you, a nice little woman, you can chill, you can hang out, you can go to the beach. But the first 1,000 years ain't gonna be no chilling, ain't gonna be no hanging out, especially Esau. You gonna get busy, you know.
continual employment.
Shit, you might as well get that then. I hold it. You were still continuing on that
I think
Shit, let's read down to verse 18.
Con. Isaiah 60 and I'll start at 12 again. Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
Uh-oh. They said the sons of them that afflicted you. Who is the sons of them that afflicted us? These heathens, man. They children. So in the kingdom, these heathens go come up to us and they go do what? I bow down.
Bending unto thee.
Mm.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Mm.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Come on, man.
Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
Turn, you got it.
For brass I will bring gold, and
Right.
for
So like that's just to tell you how a kingdom will be. So whatever is used, whatever brass is used today in this kingdom out in ours is gonna be used. Gold gonna be used for it. You know, it's gonna be a total upgrade. You ain't gonna have your house being built with sheetrock and wood. You know what I'm saying? And shit breaking apart. Your ceiling mildewed. The pipes busting. No. No, man. And look, that's hard labor, though. That's hard labor. How much more would this labor be hard when they're dealing with heavy metals? We ain't talking about rock music. You know? When they're dealing with heavy metals, moving that all day, you ain't gonna have no tractors, cranes. Straight, hey, you better figure it out. I'm gonna tell my heathens, like, you better figure it out. You better build this shit. You know? You gonna have to see me, shit. Throw them in a lake with 10 baby leviathans, but you got it out.
God. And for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise.
Come on, man. There's no more violence gonna be heard in our land. Why? Because we gonna be ruling in perfection. Even that, it ain't gonna be a Edomite get voted into the 144,000. After 4 years, and then you got a re-election, and one of the 144,000 get voted out. No, it ain't none of that's gonna happen. It's gonna be us ruling the whole time. There's gonna be no heathen, no nothing calling shots in our kingdom, man. Literally forever. Forever, man. You had some out?
Lie.
Kind of got that continuing employment real quick, and we could probably end it on Isaiah 61. But real quick, this is again when we come down from those chariots. Ezekiel 39. And let's start at 9. It says, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and bucklers, the bows and the arrows, and the handstaves and the spears, and they shall burn them 7 years. Now, when we come off those chariots, remember in Isaiah 2, the prophecy say that there's going to be no more weapons in the earth, right? So when we come down, the weapons that's still here after the destruction, we're going to do away with that. It's going to be done with. No more missiles, no more AKs, Dracos, none of that. Hand grenades. It says, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil them. Come on, these heathens. and rob those that rob them, saith Yahweh. I'm gonna jump down. Verse 13. Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them. So now it is going into us making these heathens workforce. Because it's gonna be dead bodies here on the earth when we come off those chariots. So the first thing we're gonna do, or one of the first things, is do away with these weapons. Right? And one of the second things we're gonna do is make these heathens go bury all those dead bodies that's gonna be in the earth from World War III, from Jacob's trouble. Right? Let's read on. It says, and they shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, saith Yahweh. And it's the point. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, man. It ain't gonna be no welfare checks, no unemployment checks.
Yeah.
A heathen sitting out from building it, but you getting paid. Ain't gonna be that. Continual employment for 1,000 long years. No breaks but the Sabbath. And even on the Sabbath, you can be like, damn, I gotta work tomorrow.
Hey, we ain't gonna have to set up nothing like no Jim Crow shit or none of that stuff to to keep you unemployed and to get you into trouble. Nah, get your ass to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. You got it, Ike.
That's it. That's all. It says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury the passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. So you're gonna be working, man. And after the end of 7 months, shall they search. You see, but we can get that Isaiah 61. We can end it on that. You can start at 1. If you ain't got none of those though.
Come on. This is Isaiah 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
And it's going to tell you what we spoke about at the beginning of the lesson. This rebuilding of the Lord's chosen people is only for Israelites, man. That's the gospel. And this is what Yahweh Shai quoted in Luke, the 4th chapter. But you got it, bro.
To proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
In Zion, that's who the Lord, that's who he go comfort, those in Zion. So like, you got it.
To give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that might be glorified.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall build the old wastes, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
Right. It says they gonna build, raise up the former desolations, and repair the waste cities. Now, is we gonna do that? No, we got in Isaiah 14, Isaiah 60, these heathens go do it for us. But even as we read on, it's gonna say the strangers, they go be in the field. Just as they had us in a cotton field, y'all go be in the field. Just as Christopher Columbus had us going find gold, y'all go be finding gold and stones, so on and so forth. You know? You got it, bro. You got something?
Okay, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
And strangers gonna feed our flocks, and the sons of aliens, the heathens, go be in our fields, man. So y'all go build up the physical kingdom, and y'all go labor in the field for us. You got it, bro.
Come on.
But matter of fact, you could end it off at verse 9.
Come on, you just read verse 9. Read verse 9.
Matter of fact, yeah, you could read verse 9. We could end it off on that. You could jump to it.
Come on.
Matter of fact, you could read 6, then jump to 9.
Come on.
Because it says, I'm gonna read 5 again. It says, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Right? So that's the heathens, but verse 6 is gonna tell us what we gonna be as Israelites. You got it, bro.
But ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves.
We'll be bragging, talking shit. You know, today they talk shit. All right, go back to your country. We could be telling them, go back to Mount Seir, nigga. Oh yeah, Judah got your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking our shit, you know, to all these heathens, man. Just as they talking shit to us today. Well, look, we in captivity, we in their glory right now, but we still talking shit. We telling our slave masters, we gonna have y'all in slavery, you know? Come on, man. But you got it out.
Con. For your shame ye shall have double, for and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore their land, they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. It's like, yeah, I meant to jump down to verse 9. Verse 9, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which Yahweh hath blessed.
Come on, man. So once we're in the kingdom, there's gonna be a physical difference between us and them. Right? And they go build up our kingdom. And once all that happens, it says that the Israelites, these heathens, they gonna have to acknowledge that we are the people who the Lord have blessed, man. You know. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Like if you ain't got nothing else,
Wow.
but as it says, the heathens can't build with us. Y'all can't come into this truth, can't be a part of the ministry, can't be a part of this great awakening, right? Can't be a part of the building, but y'all will build our kingdom for us, though. You see, y'all will take part in that. But with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as all you believers out there who believe on the gospel. And keep fighting, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.